but companies to be able to load recently. What I was happy about is we just opened in Spain, the UK. Any questions? Tell me a little bit about what you all do. I don't want to. I feel like I chase people in this room. I'm like, this is a networking room. Why are people leaving?
How can the rest of us help you?
Excuse me?
How can the rest of us help you?
Yeah, by downloading the app and sharing it.
Okay. That works.
Thanks. And okay, I see it
I
here.
don't
Tapestry.
know.
Okay, I will copy and check it out. Thank you, Big.
Yeah, it's I tell everybody, most people are used to like the same old or old things. This is just simply an app that sits on your phone like the rest of your other apps, but unlike all the other apps, this app is actually paying you for it being on your phone. In a nutshell. And if you have a business and you're looking for more email, a large email campaign, this app gives you that ability to repurpose them emails to share info about what you're doing while you're getting paid. Also, giving you multiple avenues to generate cash flow. One inflation killer himself, he told me his actual campaign is well, during COVID, people made a killing because they would set up kiosks for COVID shots, and for anyone who downloaded Tapestry that was in that line to get shot, they actually skipped the line to get to the front. So there's a couple people that were making thousands of dollars a month just from that, just to show you how easy it is to generate cash flow with this app. And the nonprofits love it as well. Sharing is caring. My goal is actually to have about 77 different streams of cash flow. So if you all have something that I can possibly be of assistance in, I'm willing to listen. Years, a lot of people can believe it or understand how I did it, but I tell people life and business is simple. It takes people. Anything we do or create takes people. And you gotta be hungry, as Les Brown likes to say. Or Eric Thomas, you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. So what do you all do?
What was your question?
Okay, well, Emily, what do you do?
Oh, I am a virtual assistant, and Kurt and I do a couple of like podcasts during the week.
You hold on. You said you broadcast podcast during the week.
Yeah, like a podcast.
Podcast, correct?
Yeah, yep.
Okay. All right. I forgot about that aspect. So yeah, when people who are on content creators, they love this community. The tapestry link to your credits. Say you have 1 million followers. If they all go and download the app and they're active for a month, that'll be $1 million or $1,000 for you per every person,
Yeah.
on top of the money that you're already making. I like this app because they keep it simple. Stupid. One is it's your data. You should get paid for it.
Yeah.
So if anyone has taken the liberty to download the app, it's going to ask you to set up an account. Whenever you're actually on there, it's going to say, do you want to stay active? The first part will stay active while on the app, but you'll actually want to go to your settings and click allow always. That's how the app will actually pay you. And when you drive past certain department stores, it'll pay you a few cents whenever you click on the link for that business. Um, the link for that business and look at the website just for a couple seconds. Then the app also pays you for taking surveys. Um, then once again, the app pays you $1 just for sharing, and you reach some goals. But you get paid. I actually use the app as a investment, a savings feature. It's always good to have money on the wayside. But yeah, I've been noticing the virtual assistant big niche, I should say, especially since lockdowns have happened. Well, I mean, everyone's free now, but thanks to COVID, people started realizing how much. Well, actually, thanks to COVID, it helped us entrepreneurs maybe in affiliate marketing because I heard the affiliate marketing industry rose drastically. And these are people who always said, "Oh, that's a scam," but then they realized, "Oh, it's about community."
Right.
I've been sober for about 1 year and 6 months now, and I realized, hey, if we could party and take vacations together, what is the issue with us doing business together?
Awesome. Kurt,
How about you? Oh, there's two. Oh, they're the same Kurtz. What do you do, Kurt?
I'm in media. We are television buy-in with people with disabilities and veterans, showcasing abilities, the Disability Channel. And so we have shows for you to come on to share about your app and what you're offering there for people to make money while they have the app on their phone. It is a showcase opportunity. We are involved with the Happy Neighborhood Project with a free offering for free happy business networking, that it's kind of a next step, that when you're here building relationships on these events, that we offer with the Disability Channel that next opportunity to share out again what you do to our audiences. And I do want to take the opportunity to make sure everyone knows that you can mark your calendar for Friday, March 17th. Some people know it as St. Patrick's Day, but we're going to do a 6-hour event with the Happy Neighborhood Project, the Happy Co-op. It's International Day of Happiness Celebration, and it's going to be on hopin.com. And you can get more information on all this with the website that Emily has pinned right here. And we're going to be going for the Guinness Book World Record, the most people ever in a speed networking event. The prior record was set in 2014 in Belgium. They got 1,068 people together at a speed networking event. So if you'd be with us and be a part of history, we're going to set history on March 17th. Thanks, everybody. Back to you, Emily.
Wow, that's crazy. Has people, I normally get this all the time, but have people told you you have a radio voice?
Yeah, they also tell me I have a face for radio. Yes, indeed.
Wow, that's
Emily,
actually,
back to you.
man, I was going to say they have a Guinness for everything. I never knew they had it. That was a record. Sheesh.
Yeah, you should go for the Guinness Book World Record for the most apps downloaded onto phones around the world. What do you think of that?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's why Minnie actually likes the app because she has a disability and she normally does beta testing. She told me for companies to see if it caters to people who have a disability, and that's why she loves the app.
Matthias, do you have any comments, thoughts, comments, questions? Anything?
Well, thank you. And then also, that's exciting about the Guinness World Record attempt. And I think in answer, I don't know whether it was Jonathan or Kurt asked in terms of different ways, in terms of, what I am looking for or what I, might need. I would say similar to our previous guest, was it Natalie, I think, who came in? Yeah, definitely open to opportunities to share in various ways, whether it's a Clubhouse room or a podcast or public speaking in regards to the principles of either leading with courageous vulnerability or how to authentically, or how to inspire others by aligning with your authentic self. So yeah, that is definitely one ask that I could feel confident in sharing if there's anyone that immediately came to mind. Thank you. Complete.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Gary, do you have anything? Um. Uh, Matthias, do you and Big know each other?
Oh, sorry. Do Kurt and I know each other? What was your question, Emily?
If you and Big know have met before.
I still didn't actually catch.
If you and Big had met before.
Oh, myself and Big. No.
Okay.
Oh well, I seen you somewhere before, Matthias, because I just clicked on your name. I knew the name looked familiar, so I clicked on your profile and see you're following me. You may have heard me in another business room or a technology room. I think I remember your voice from a technology room that I found speaking about neurodiversity.
Okay, got it. That could very well be. I think I sometimes find it difficult, like if there's not the profile picture, and so I mean, depending both the profile picture and the bio, if you've changed both of those things, uh, then it can be a little hard for me to kind of track with everyone that I engage with. But I've followed you, and I will check out the link in the app.
I just followed you back.
Right.
And hi to Dorothy, who just joined us. Um,
And I just followed your club there, Emily. My club is We the Community. I'm about to open a room at 7 p.m. to explain more about the app.
hi, Dorothy.
Hello, good evening.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Say who you are, what you do, and ask for the rest of us?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My name is Dorothy. I was just cruising the hallway here in the clubhouse and stumbled upon the room. So definitely glad to be here this evening. Um, I am a mom, a wife, mom of 14 children. I am married to a minister here in the state of Illinois. Um, I also work at a level 1 trauma center. So I wear many hats. So I work at a level 1 trauma center in communications. I also run a luxury picnic business, um, mainly in the summer and spring months and fall. So here we are approaching winter. So I have since closed shop. Um, and then I also do a home health care agency. It's a private home health care agency, and it's geared toward taking care of sick children. So working parents never, ever, ever have to miss work. So it is a home health agency for children, for sick children. And I'm also a tax lien expert. So I teach a lot of people, lot of people. We host a master class here in the clubhouse on Tuesday called Tax Lien Tuesday. And we teach you how to buy real estate via tax lien and tax deed auctions. We know anytime that you're investing, the first thing anybody tells you to do is get real estate. And it's true. I think everyone should own real estate, a couple of versions of real estate, whether it's land, condos, what have you. But we teach you how to get it the non-traditional way. Now, normally you have to qualify with your W-2s, your bank statements, your credit scores. But through tax liens and tax deeds, guess what? There's no credit score. There's no pay stubs. There's no W-2s. There's no tax statements. None of that. And I can give you one brief testimony. As a matter of fact, I just finished up with the tax auction yesterday, and I walked away with 5 parcels, which is considered property. So I got an entire car lot, but it's actually a vacant land. Um, and then I picked up a house for $2,000. So this is what we teach here in the clubhouse. And then I also do one-on-one consultations, and I show you exactly how to do this. And it's phenomenal. But yeah, so my name is Dorothy. I'm done speaking.
Wow, that's amazing. That sounds like a lot of great stuff, Dorothy. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for being the light that you are on the planet.
Thank you. Thanks for allowing me to come up. Since no one's talking, I guess I can give you another testimonial. I recently helped a young guy in Chicago. Chicago didn't have their tax auction for like 2 years. So I instructed him to drive up the street to Indiana where they were having their tax auction. And do you know what? He won 3 properties, his first time ever bidding. He bought my ebook. We have an ebook out called Property Tax Liens and Investors Guide. And you know what? He walked away with 3 properties. Land that he's putting container homes on, a 3-bedroom townhome, and a 3-bedroom single family home that steps away from the beach. And he paid $2,100 for everything. Everything. And he has the deeds to those properties as we speak. He went back this past February to that same auction and he picked up six more homes, six more properties, one of which is a 13-unit building for $1,000. $1,000. So when we talk about getting real estate, most of us will never qualify based on our credit score, based on our job situations. Hey, what if you're a waitress and you most of your money's made in tips? The likelihood of you getting a house or a home is practically slim to none. But we teach you how to get these tax liens where there's no credit score. You don't even have to show a bank statement, and sometimes not even an ID.
Wow, double wow. That's amazing. And also, yeah, I'd be interested in connecting potentially for myself, but actually for also someone that I'm thinking of, that this might actually be an interesting way to, yeah, basically they have 160 acres in BC, and they train people to essentially build a profitable glamping business and put together their business plan, and to get investors for properties um, uh, that, but then without losing the equity. And so it seems like having the possibility, potential to acquire properties via tax lien for this seems like it could be really advantageous as well.
I agree 100%. A friend of mine, we were just bidding in Birmingham, Alabama, and a friend of mine picked up 26 acres for $150. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
That is nuts.
Yeah, we were all bidding in the auction at the same time. It was an online auction. So I'm here in Illinois bidding. Tiff, my friend Tiff, she's bidding in Atlanta. My other friend's bidding in Houston. So I walked away with 3 condos in that auction and then a nice piece of land for like $900. My 3-bedroom condo was 600. My 2-bedroom condo was 1,400, and then my dream condo was downtown Alabama for 2,800, and then I got the piece of land for 900. But my other friend, she walked away with 26 acres for 150, and then my other friend picked up a whole grocery store in that same auction.
I wanted to come off of my mic as soon as you started to speak. This is Big Bags. You're speaking my language. You're speaking my lane. Another thing I didn't tell you guys was I actually used to do wholesale properties, wholesale on the probate side of things back in 2019. So yeah, what she's sharing is factual. Probate is a part of what she is speaking about. But with these tax liens, this is the process that the lawyers and judges and things take. That's how they own so many properties and have so much money, because they get things for dirt cheap. So that vacant property in your neighborhood, if you're in a rundown neighborhood, that's what this falls under, what she's speaking of. Like when they speak of regentrification, this is how they go and do it. Because I was, as you said it, I was thinking, I said, oh, that's how these companies are coming into these neighborhoods and just buying like a whole block that may be abandoned or something.
Exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. They're big time investors. And when I was at the auction yesterday, the guy in front of me, his budget was $2 million. They ask you, what's your budget? He said 2 million. And we had 7,000 properties on that list, and we had everything: industrial buildings, commercial buildings. I seen about 4 gas stations on the tax lien auction. Land, golf course. There was a golf course. Homes, there were so many condos. It was crazy. And they're tackling sales absolutely everywhere. And I teach this. I set up one-on-one consultations and I show you exactly how to do it.
All right, real quick, I want to check in with Emily. Emily, how's your timing going? Are you tapping out or are you going to keep going? What's next, Emily?
Well, I mean, I'll keep going if everybody wants to keep talking. I was just wondering.
All right, Emily, well, what's next? Let's keep the party going. What do you got?
Um, well, earlier, I'm not sure if, yeah, Matthias was here on here when I asked the question earlier. So Matthias, I don't know if you necessarily need to uh, answer this question again, unless if you want to. But I had um, asked the question of um, who inspires you and why. Um, if Big or Dorothy, if you're inclined to answer that question, feel free to do so.
Well, I'll answer the question. I mean, the people in my circle, I mean, they inspire me. I mean, you can't effectively network with people unless you're inspired by them. Um, and in order to be inspired by them, I mean, that's when you're going to produce results. So, I have a circle of a network of people that we do these taxlings with. And you should just hear the testimonials. And every time someone is helped, I'm encouraged, I'm inspired. So, just my circle of friends or people that I network with, I try to always surround myself with positive people. And then, even when I'm not around positive people, I still have to let my light shine. I still have to bring some type of some positivity. It's like when there's darkness, someone has to be the light so that people can see. And so even though, you don't always, I'm not a firm believer in, oh, just surround yourself with positive people all the time. That's not realistic. Even on our jobs, we work with people that are just a Debbie Downer or super duper negative. So anytime that there is negativity in the room, someone has to be the light. Someone has to be positive. So you can find inspiration everywhere. You just have to look up.
Ben, would you like to answer the question?
Hey, I'm here. As I told you guys, I'm doing a remodel job, so I'm trying to respond as fast as possible. But I'm just about finished with this job, thank God. Restoring your basement. Um, but yeah, my motivation, I've always actually had this in me. My aunt said remind her of my grandfather. As a youngin', I always used to like to break things down and build them back up because I realized we pay for these services that we can do ourselves. But at the same time, I do realize if you have the money, you can sacrifice time for money or sacrifice money for time, which is where this tax lien stuff comes in and probate comes in as well. And I realized what business is at the end of the day, as I learned uniform commercial code, we are the source data. That's how all these apps are profitable. That's why I like the app Tapestry I was sharing with you because it pays you for your data. But in a nutshell, affiliate marketing has always intrigued me. It intrigued me more on how you would think the closest people to you would be the ones interested, but they say, oh, well, when you become successful, then I'll make it. Then they see you become successful and they still don't take action. They just ask you for money. Um, but yeah, I love community, and that's my goal now that I'm sober. I use my addictive personality to just keep remodeling and build community with the few businesses that I have and to help people with their businesses. Because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Because universities are over sensationalized. because some of us aren't, I would say, book smart or have the comprehension to be able to move at a certain pace that these universities and things require you to move. Because some of the knowledge you can obtain just from being on stages like this and people saying, "Oh my gosh, Dorothy, do you have a degree in this stuff?" And she can say easily, "No, I just met the right people." And that's all it's about. It's about community, because before department stores, it was all word of mouth. And as I told you guys, I sold Kirby vacuums for 10 years. And a lot of people are attracted to me because they say, yeah, some people envy your ability to just talk to anyone. And I look at it and say, how in the world are people jealous? Because we all have mouths. How are you afraid to open your mouth and speak to someone? And I can tell Dorothy she has no problem doing that. I like your energy there, Dorothy. Gets me excited.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
My husband
Yeah,
is
actually.
my husband is a contractor as well.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I did it. The reason I stopped is because the reason I actually got into the real estate side is my partner. I actually showed him how to sell Kirby's. It just wasn't for him because he's an introvert, and he stopped. And I saw him working on his paperwork for like 2 years, and then he finally comes to me out of nowhere and tells me, "Hey, yeah, I know you like talking to people. I got this new business that I think you're gonna like." So he showed me these contracts that he made for the buyers who had deceased relatives, which is probate. And I said, "What in the hell?" Because the contract was so in depth. I said, "Wow, I can't do this." Because me myself, I learned me. I'm not a paperwork man. I had an office where I had to manage people and do paperwork. I absolutely hate signing contracts. I hate it. But if you design it, I'm more than willing to go out and get the clients, because I actually want to get back into. I want to buy thousands of properties, because having that tax lien knowledge, you could literally buy thousands of properties, and then when you learn that once you have a trust in place, it makes it easier to buy these properties because you own nothing, and the trust owns everything.
Ah,
Oh, somebody else have a trust? I heard somebody speaking. Did you all know the aspect of having a trust and owning things?
I know this is
I know
Emily's
this is
room, so
Emily's
I
room, so I
don't know what
don't know what
direction they're going.
direction they're going. Oh no, I was just asking a question. Since we're in business, did anyone know about the benefits of having a trust versus owning the business yourself? I'm guessing people are sending emails.
Well, much success to your room. I know you're opening it at 7 o'clock. So yeah, much success.
Oh, it's 7:01. All right, guys. If you're interested, would like to learn more, feel free to jump over. It'll probably be open for a few hours, since it takes at least an hour and a half, it seems like, for the algorithm to work to bring people in.
What's the room
What's the
about?
room about? You kind of came in after I started explaining, but it's about Tapestry. The link is in the chats. It's a simple app that you download, pays you autonomously. And since you're in business, it gives you a easier way to develop an email campaign to repurpose them emails for whatever you're doing personally.
Wow, the app is paying you. I'm doing remodeling, but the app is paying me right now at the same time. All right, guys. I'll be over in We the Community.
Right.
Okay, sounds good. um, welcome to Philip, who's here with us. Philip, I did invite you on stage. If you're inclined to join us, is there anything we can do to help you? Um, okay, Kurt, I'm closing the room.
Okay.